Cause we are the ones been fighting for the right to vote. The right to vote. It's no place that seems safe. So they've been praying for the night to go.
Welcome to Global State of Mind. I am your host, the one with the most, Garnett. Another great Sunday. Last week, I want to start off by apologizing to you guys for last week's episode. We did record an episode. We didn't get a chance to put it out. We're working on technical issues. As we get further down deep into the issue, we'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know. If not, we'll go ahead and put a post out. And I'm saying based on whatever decision we make. For this week, we're going to have a good conversation, me and JD. As you guys know, you know what I'm saying, we're the hosts with the most. 2 top podcast hosts in the world right now. If you don't know about it, get with it.
Straight up.
Like, subscribe, share. Please, people, listen. And it's class.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. Like, subscribe, share, please. Please, guys. Don't forget. JD, how you doing this week, JD?
I'm good. I'm doing good. So, yeah, hey, don't worry about last week. We got an episode coming out for you guys. Hopefully, if not this week, the following week. Right?
Might double you guys up.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll keep you up to date in any case. So, yeah. So, we're back at it again. Another episode, you know what I mean? Hope everybody doing good. I don't know if y'all see what's going on in the world right now. It's been crazy between shit going on in Afghanistan and politics and all kind of crazy shit. But you don't know, we at GSM, we sharing love, we spreading peace, unity all the time. Glad to be here with you guys, you know what I mean? And yeah, we're about to kick it off with you today on a little topic about choices, right? Choice making. So basically, yeah, we're just going to chop it up with you on that topic. I mean, kind of want y'all to share your views in the comment section.
Please.
Also, remember, you can find us on Instagram, GSM, Global State of Mind Podcast, on Facebook, and right here on YouTube, obviously. So, yeah, let's get it.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Global State of Minders. Listen up. As we groove and we move, we're doing our thing here on this podcast. This man said, me and JD, as 2 rational human beings, we consider ourselves to be rational. Some people might not say we're rational, especially me. They might call JD irrational, but not me. Listen, man, I said the term rational has never been a term that
attributed to you.
Attributed it to me before. And it's a term that I am. That I am working my hardest at this stage in my life to achieve, where my choices are based on rational. You see what I'm saying? Not simply based on the emotional situation I'm in. You see what I'm saying? Because we make choices in a situations in a JD. It's a situation come up and we have to make the choice more than likely. Because it's not more than likely. Human beings don't normally go to seek a choice. You see what I'm saying? It's usually them.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few, you know what I'm saying? They usually tend to be great people. Maya Angelou, Marcus Garvey, you know what I'm saying? Bustamante. They tend to be few, but you know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, LeBron James, the way he structured his career and his life, you know what I'm saying? Jeff Bezos, you know what I'm saying? Tom Brady. Yeah. I'm a sports guy, so I know a lot of sports, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of history stuff too, you know what I'm saying? But these people that seek the choice, the rougher choice, tend to be the people that are
more successful
or leave a big legacy, because to me, you know what I mean, with life, you know what I'm saying, you have to go through shit.
Yeah, definitely.
If you don't go through shit, you don't learn nothing. And when time comes for you to make that choice, the choice that is going to lead to your up or your down, you're not going to have the ability to do that properly because you've never been in situations to make choices. You see what I'm saying? So I think choices are one of the biggest factors. It's like right now with Afghanistan. We didn't choose it, but whoever the authority that chose all that shit 15, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, they chose to go do all that shit. And now the repercussions are now. It's going to be the same exact function back in there in 2 months. In 2 months, Afghanistan is going to be the same thing again it was 25 years ago. So you know what I'm saying? So to me,
Well,
choice is a big factor in everything we do, especially when it comes down to the individual level, especially JD is the biggest factor because
it's the most common thing that happens in life. We make choices. It's a constant thing.
Mhm.
In our, in life, in our being. You know what I mean? It's
in our
the
existence.
most common thing that we actually do every day. Everything we do in our life, from the day we get up to the time we go to sleep. From the time we get up to the time we go to sleep. It's a constant routine of various choices that we make. You understand? Do I get up at this time? Do I sleep 5 minutes more? You know what I mean? So
the
our day starts out with making a choice.
They become routine.
You know? Yeah, our day starts out with actually making a choice. And as small as that choice seems, it is a big decision because whether you get up 1 hour earlier or 2 hours later, that changes your whole day.
Or be late for work for your third time and they fire your ass.
Which is right. So our days, our whole life is consists of choices. Every day we get up is consists of making a choice. You understand? And no matter how small that choice may seem, to me actually, it has basically the same value as any other choices that you make in your life. It starts from the smallest choice that you make to the biggest. You know what I mean? So it's a constant thing when it comes to living our lives, and it's very important. It's very, very important that we take the choices that we make in our lives, no matter how insignificant they seem, very seriously.
They say in Jamaica, every mickle make a muckle.
Exactly. And these are the choices that really forms our character. These are the choices that leads us down, that can lead us down a road of success or a road of destruction or whatever it may be.
You see,
Garnet mentioned some great people, some great men and women earlier, such as Marcus Garvey. Who else? I think he said Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, Buster Monty, Michael Jordan, Maya D'Angelo. You see me? I say all.
Exactly. And these are individuals that made great choices, but choices that they were made wasn't easy choices.
No, they had to do a lot.
Exactly, and it began from a choice of putting in hard work, dedicating time, sacrifice.
A lot of people see rich people
choices. Exactly, tough choices that we may see their success and see how great they are and see their legacy and be like, oh shit, wow, I wish I could do that.
And they think it's easy.
Exactly, we are clueless about all the small choices that were made, the small sacrifices, the big sacrifices.
Not small, but
the getting up early, the dedication, this and that.
Family time. Separate yourself from, there's people that, when you, listen, hard choices, JD, will always separate people from you. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care if it's a hard choice when you make a hard choice to level up, not to go backwards. Even when you go backwards too, I ain't gonna lie. Because if you make a hard choice to go backwards too, you're gonna lose the people that you were at this level with. But when you make that hard choice to level up, you tend to lose a little bit. You see what I'm saying to you? Yeah. Because sometimes normally that hard choice takes losing something, because you making a choice, but that choice to level up is always better for you and the people around you who are on the same path though. You know what I mean? But for me, you know what I'm saying, the hardest choice I've ever had to make in my entire life was taking a deal. No, I'm not joking. I'm not trying to clown it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who know me, I did a little bit of time. I was young as dumb, and I believed in something that wasn't there, and I was trying to create something that couldn't happen, but I did that. The hardest choice I've ever had to make in my life, JD, was when my public defendant. And the worst thing in the world in my youth. Listen, I tell you, man, if you're a public defender, I don't know you personally. But the ones I've encountered does not seem like they're there to do the job. It seems like they're about the same thing as the state. I don't know why you would take a creed, why you would go to school for that amount of time to not be the best at your job? I know it's probably a gimmick the whole system set up for run upon us, but why? Why go to school for all that time and be a half-ass liar? You're supposed to box up the state up. And take go to school for. But anyway, the hardest choice I ever made to make in my life was that when they said to me, you know what I'm saying? You can go do these little 2.5.
Well, just a small thing I want to say about public defenders. You could look at that as a choice, which is an easy way out. Because if you're not a public defender, you're private. And if you go in private, that's a risk. You know what I mean? And that's a choice you have to make. That's a bet on yourself that you have to make. That takes confidence. That takes sacrifice too. So even in Garnett's situation,
public defenders is like being in the army, my youth. That's what it's like. It's like, say, yo, I can either go college. I can either go to college and learn how to do a profession, or I can join the army. That's what the public defender is, bro. Bro, it's a uniform system, bro. It's a security blanket. It's saying I'm a lawyer, but I don't want to risk not having a job or not having cases. So I'm gonna work for the public defender and be lazy and not do shit.
It's an easier choice.
Easier choice. Way easier.
At least I would guess.
No, way easier. What do you mean? That's logical.
Hey, you never know when a nigga might run out of money. You might need one of them. So I'm gonna guess.
Way logical. That's 1 + 1. That's one of those 1 + 1 situations where we know that's way lower logic. But for me, that was all the times I ever had in my life, JD, when I feel like when them say to you, either you sign this paper under the look of 2.5, or you marks it on the trial and you do 10. What you want to do? Well, and you're saying for sure, public defenders like, well, I'm just saying to you right now, I'm recommending to you. And when I went, I was young, so I didn't know nothing. I didn't know about. See, that's the thing about the judicial system in America. It's not taught to you. No, I don't think anywhere in the world to teach their children the judicial system before they enter adulthood. I don't think so. But so you don't know the judicial system. You don't know, most of the time you don't know your rights. You see what I'm saying? So then you end up in this judicial system that you know nothing about. You really don't know what your rights are, and you definitely as fuck don't know their law that they made up. You see what I'm saying? So you end up in this system as a young man, young woman, anything. You end up in the system and you don't know. Even if it's your older person, because even when you get older, most people that are old, most people that are more mature still don't go read random law fucking shit. Mm-hmm. So any age you end up in prison, and they look at you and they say, hey, you end up in jail and they say, hey, we're gonna give you a year and a day, and if you take it to trial, you lose, we're gonna give you 15 years. And you have never heard nothing like this in your whole life.
Yeah, it's tough. I can just imagine that shit.
Yeah, you've never heard anything like this, bro. That's like, when you hear 15 years and it's your first time, you're like, what? A year? Or do 15 years if I lose? But you're not thinking in your head, because I've been personal. But you know what I'm saying? You're not thinking you're taking it to trial. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking take it to trial, because you're thinking if I take it to trial and I was in this position, what would I do? And then as a black male, you're thinking my jury is going to consist of mainly white people, at least where I'm at, you know, based on my location.
Yeah, for real.
So then you say, oh my God, bro, no way, I'm not risking no 10 fucking years. Run me that 1 year. Mm-hmm. And they have a cold system here where they give you a year and a day. You see what I'm saying to you? And then they say, oh, you know what? If it's your first time doing it, we're going to give you a third of the time we gave you if you behave yourself, and we're going to let you go early. But on the record, you got sentenced to a year and a day, but you only did 6 months. It's a rotating system of people, bro. It's just like with the coronavirus, it created their own supply and demand for the business. You see what I'm saying? They lock you in the first year, but that choice is so hard to make. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Because you're thinking to yourself, my nigga, if I go to this trial and I get 15 years, bro, that's a long time without no pussy. That shows you men are driven by testosterone. That's why it's such an unfair thing for men to ever deal in women's sports or anything that women got to deal with. That change gender shit and used to be a man and now you want to be a woman, then you want to go wrestle women and beat their ass. You're just a DV artist, motherfucker. You just want to beat up on women and you want to do it legally and not get busted for it. But anyway, making that decision is hard, man. You know what I'm saying? So you tend to see a lot of guys in prison that their spirit has been sapped because they were forced into that position. Being forced into a choice and actually making a choice based on your own decision, your own factors, your own reasoning is, bro, I promise you, people, as long as you're alive in life, you'll never know what it feels like to really be forced into a decision until you're losing your freedom over it. There's nothing comparable to it, JD. Because when you're free and you're in the streets, nobody can really force you into anything here. You know what I'm saying? Unless they put a gun to your head.
Yeah, true.
Or threaten you with violence. But on an average daily basis.
Laws.
Or laws. You know what I'm saying? On an average daily basis, no choice in the world that you make that nobody is forced upon you. But when you have a choice that is legitimately forced upon you, bro, you feel so less, bro. It degrades your insides, bro. And you rebuild it, and after time, you know what I'm saying? If you're strong and you're strong-willed and you have enough oomph in your soul, you can rebuild it. Yeah, you can rebuild it. But I'm telling you, bro, from the smallest to the biggest person that's ever been in prison, bro, that knowing that you don't have that feeling of forced choice, not that you don't have a choice, because they still give you a choice. You know what I'm saying? Take the 1 or take the 10.
A or B.
Yeah. Multiple choice. What you gonna do? So, but to be having forced on you, it changes a lot, JD. It changes a lot, man. Yeah. Well, I promise you.
Just looking at it, honestly, I don't know I think my choice in that, if I was supposed to put myself in that position, my choice, I think, I can't be sure about that because I'm not in the situation, but I think that it would genuinely be motivated towards whether or not I'm really guilty or not. If I'm guilty, what? Give me
that is the
thanks. I'm taking Rasta, that. Listen. No question.
I just said the biggest factor in the whole thinking process. Are you wrong? But
if I'm guilty, if I'm not guilty,
you don't know what.
If I'm not guilty,
but you don't know what you're guilty of. You don't know what law you broke because you don't know the laws. So yeah, you could be guilty of something, but not what they're accusing you of.
No, but they don't just present that to you without having a case. They have to have something. You know what I mean? It has to be something. Maybe
you're locked up for a reason. You're locked up for a reason.
Exactly.
But you normally know that reason. You also got to remember that they also did a study, and the majority of people most of the people are locked up on bullshit. Shit they shouldn't be locked up for. So it's yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Are you guilty? That's the main influence to your case. If you did it, motherfucker, you better take the deal and move along.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? But when you don't know the law and you don't know if you even broke the law really, or if you have a case where you could probably get a lawyer that's a $5,000 or $10,000 lawyer that knows the law, they get people off cases all day, every day, bro. See what I'm saying to you? You see what I'm saying? So you don't know if you're guilty realistically. You really don't know. Because if you get a $10,000 lawyer, that same case, it told you that you were looking at 10 years, all of a sudden becomes dropped and you're walking out. Mm-hmm. Your bail gets reduced. You now have your bail used to be $150K or $250K. Now your bail is down to $10,000 or $100,000. And
question.
Yeah.
Normally when they set your bail, right? How much, like, you're in jail? They put you in jail while you're waiting for your bond to get paid, right? So
it's a process. I'm so glad because you don't even know the process. Me love you, know.
I have no idea.
And that's what I love you because I'm so glad you don't know the process. Yeah, I know. But so what they do is they cuff you up, take you to the jail, or if they say for example you commit a crime, they don't catch you at the scene of the crime, they catch you later on a warrant, driving around town, they lock you up, take you to the jail. While you're in the jail, they charge you, and then if it's the weekend, you wait until the Monday. Now they've changed it. Court runs 7 days a week. They have a video court now, and judges come in on Sundays on video courts, and they fucking cook your ass on Sunday. So don't get stupid on Sunday, motherfucker. They cooking niggas on Sunday still. And then Monday you go in front of the judge. The judge sets you a bail. And after the judge sets you a bail, if you can make the bail, you go. Sometimes they let you go on what's called your OC, your own OR. It's called your own recognizance, or PR, personal recognizance, where they say, well, this is your first time. You ain't done nothing that bad, and you was just being stupid. We gonna let you go right now and come back to court on this date. You see what I'm saying? So that's how that process works. And then from there, if you bail out, you appear to several court dates until you get to the point where you're going to trial or you're not going to trial.
But if you can't pay the bail, what happens? You stay in jail.
Nigga, you got 3 hots in a cot.
Yeah.
Nigga, 3 hots in a cot. That's what you got coming, nigga. You're going to be in some jail food. You're going to be fucking feeling less than human. I don't know. I've heard people say prison saved their life. I can never say
but there's a difference though between jail and prison, right?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. It's like having a fat bitch and a skinny bitch.
Which is better?
I like them both. I like women in all shapes, sizes, clothes of mine.
I'm talking about the joint, cause jail and prison.
I play. But
jail.
Yeah, it's a big difference, cause it's like it's a world apart. You literally feel like you've been separated from the real world and been placed in like a different dimension. That's if it bothers you. Some people it doesn't bother. No, I feel like those are some of the real crazy people, or probably they're the sanest because they don't want to come out here in society and deal with all the crazies.
Yeah.
But hey, who knows, right? You can never really get into the mind of a person and delve in there and get the, you know what I'm saying? The spirit. But yeah, choices are difficult, man. And, I've been through some difficult ones myself, you know what I'm saying, JD? I've been in situations, you know what I'm saying, where I knew I shouldn't have been there. But I made the choice to be there, you know what I'm saying? So for me, what I mean, that's one of my personal choices I've been through, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I think it's very hard. I don't think nobody really truly understands. Like, see, for us, JD, it's hard because we have to be men, and then we have to be black men.
Yeah, true.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it has a whole different dynamic to that.
Yeah, so it's, you know what I'm saying, the way we move everything.
Shit like that.
Yeah, the way we move is so different, bro, and it's caused by the fact that we're not living under the choices of one stigma. We're living on the choices of 2 stigmas. So we got to make the man choice, and then we got to make the black man choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a daily thing, and it's you know what I'm saying? And that's why you find black men, when you find a black man, you know what I'm saying, this a real stand-up guy, he's usually very strong. It's because every day he got to make 2 choices on how his moves go. You know what I'm saying? So
that's definitely true.
Yeah, I don't know how it is in France, you know what I mean? Because, I assume French people are olive-skinned or that's Italians. But I think they're not light, fair-skinned people. They're in the sun a lot.
I don't know. No, they have some white ass. They have some white people here. French people are white people. French people are white people. In the south of France, though, it has a lot of sun in the south of France. So you might have, more people that's more of a bronze shade, or I mean, that's toned.
Yeah,
that's toned. But one thing's for sure is that where decisions are concerned, no matter where you are in the world, as a black man or a black woman, there is more than one factors that goes into your daily choices. You know what I mean? Especially if you are trying to be someone that is successful, someone that is autosufficient, that wants to be an entrepreneur and create and do something for self. You know what I mean?
And others.
There's always a double factor that goes into that. You know what I mean? Even if we're looking at the standard world of going to work, finding a job, there's choice. The decisions that we make as Black individuals in the world it's not easy because there are a lot of racial criteria that goes into it, whether we want to agree, accept it or not.
What a heavy fucking racial criteria.
Yep.
Woo-hoo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's worldwide. You know what I mean? In the States, maybe it's you having to tick the box of being African American. In France, it may not be that because you don't tick a box. But trust me, when they see that your CV, they see your face, or you have a certain name, there's discrimination there. You know what I mean? And yeah, because in France, it have a lot of Africans here. It have a lot of Arab, which is North African people here. And yeah, that when you hear the name, you know who it is. You know
immediately.
They have very distinct names. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not mistaking nobody from Africa's name, bro.
Yeah, because I say that because some people because it's recommended to have your picture on your CV. You know what I mean? When you send it in to apply for a job. But some people take off the picture to avoid being discriminated. You know what I mean?
It's fucked up.
But that
son.
name, bro. When you see Mr. Makumbe Watatula or some shit like that, you know it as a nigga.
Yeah, that's that's a
exactly.
nigga.
So yeah, even in the standard society of getting a job, there are difficulties there. It's tough. It's tough, but you can't let the situation or the circumstances of wherever you live, hold you down. You really
fuck
can't.
That. Sometimes that should stop a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You in a third world country, your situation is holding you the fuck down.
Yeah.
You can't get out of that shit.
That's true.
And I say that back. It's not that you can't. You can.
No. Yeah,
but your choices are going to have to be so linear. You're gonna have to make all the hard choices. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to be a 3:30 in the morning, motherfucker. The early bird catch the worm.
No, you definitely have to go make some serious choices and some.
Yeah,
that's true.
Your situation does dictate. People always say that, man. Don't let your situation dictate. Nah, your situation dictates the fuck out your outcome. Because if I'm living in Peru in some bushes and we don't got no internet, no cable, and I'm just going down here to this school and learning a couple things, and my parents plant fucking all our food in the backyard and we get the meat from the market, there's not much opportunity or chances or choices for me to do nothing.
I want to get into something with you real quick, Garnet.
Yeah.
Because on a parental point of view, right? We you as a parent, can't say we because I'm not one yet, but you as a parent, but your decision making, you have big decisions to make in regards to, for instance, the education of your children, right? Now, when you take in consideration, especially nowadays society where the truth is that traditional school system give you the necessary education, meaning the tools to graduate and work a 9 to 5. But you as a parent that may want more for your children, what do you think about the conscious decisions that more and more parents are making these days to give their child home education or a certain type of education that is really going to help them in the future? You know what I mean? So when they I don't know, after a few years, they probably know how to do real estate. They probably know how to do their taxes and shit like that, because that's something that I see, especially in the States, is being practiced more and more. What do you think about that? And yeah, what's your take?
I think there's two parts to that. If you have because school should never be eradicated. We should never not have school going on. But at the same time, schools don't teach us how to live life. School teaches a program that's been accumulated by people that are smarter than us and then decided that this is what we should learn and made into curriculum. And they teach everybody the same exact way, which is impossible because you and me don't learn the same way. Him and her, they don't learn the same way. Yeah, maybe you find maybe 10, 15 people that learn the same exact way. You can teach them that way. But you cannot teach a group of kids that have damn near nothing in common in a classroom a thing in one way, because everybody will never get it. And you will lose more in the long run than you gain. You see what I'm saying? So for me, homeschooling is one of the best options, but only if you're not a dumbass parent. If you a dumbass parent, I hate to say it, bro, but there's some dumbass people out there. Let's just be real. Some people are just stupid. I'm probably one of the stupid people, but some people are just stupid. Let's just be realistic about it. If you're a stupid parent and you know you're stupid, well, you probably don't know you're a stupid parent because that's what makes you stupid. Those parents shouldn't homeschool. But if you're a parent that actually like you want to teach your child really how to live life, what they got coming. Like if you're in America, teach your child credit. You don't teach them credit in school. So if you're not aware of it now, it's 2021. Everybody should be aware of it. They have commercials everywhere on TV. There's a Credit Karma commercial every 15 minutes on every channel. So everybody should be aware of credit is and all that shit. But you know, if they don't teach you credit, they don't teach you how to make choices really. They teach you how to do a curriculum that shows them that you've mastered the ability to memorize shit. which is similar to what a machine does. Memorize routine and then does the exercise they've been taught. Yeah. So it's kind of the cookie cutter.
Yeah, they really don't teach you how to create opportunities for yourself, to make money. They don't teach you how to make money.
Not one bit. They teach you how to be a machine, to go press the button, to go sit in a cubicle or flip a burger, and not be. Some schools do, so you can't knock it on them. They have schools that are outside the box, and you'll find a school every now and then that the teachers there actually care about the students past just being a teacher, and they want to see more from them as human beings. And you'll find schools like that. But if it were up to me, I believe if every parent was capable of it, they should homeschool their children, and it should teach them how to live life, teach them what's coming towards them, because you have experiences in your belt that you're able to without restriction or censorship, because teachers are censored. A teacher, you can't just go to school and be like, listen, y'all only done this shit. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. You need to learn how to calculate your goddamn bills. Now, rent average around this motherfucker is $700 a month. The average light bill around here for motherfucker is $100. Water bill is $50.
Hey, it's a good thing you say that, because that's so crazy. A lot of us black people, especially, we come out of school not knowing how to budget.
No, not one fucking bit.
We don't know how to save and spend money at all.
Now, and that's because, bro, I'm telling you,
that's
bro,
a big issue.
I don't know what it is about. It's like, I'm not saying all parents are like this. Of course, you know, there are great parents that are prepare their kids and give them all the tools and fill their tool bag over to the point that the kid don't even know what the fuck not to do. You feel me? Because their tool bag is so loaded. But I feel like all the majority of people I've met, none of their parents have taught them how to deal with credit, how to deal with life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not just fucking, okay, go to school, you got A's, oh my God, he's smart, oh yeah, or you got D's, oh, he's a dumbass, I knew that nigga was gonna be a dumbass, his daddy was dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Versus staying at home, and you know what I'm saying? You see your old man get up every morning, he go to work, you know what I'm saying? Or your mom and your old man go to work, and you say you stay home when you got homework to do, or if you're a certain age, you and your siblings stay home, or whenever you get to school age, we're real life. You know what I'm saying? Like that good old, because I think when I was at 11, 12, I really started to get a feel for the world. I think that's when I really started to get a feel for the world, when I was around 11, 12. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When I started to kind of like grasping things like concepts and ideas, and like watching my peoples and seeing how they do things and trying to mimic it in my own wake. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually acknowledging that I'm trying to do something that my elders or or people I look up to, or even some of my peers that I would mimic. You know what I'm saying? I think 11, 12 is when I finally got to that age. I think around that age, like if you're working and you know what I'm saying, somebody go, I wish we never did this either. I wish we never created daycares. I wish we never created the shit from when they were fucking 1 to 12. Like I wish we had a system where somebody in your family had to watch these motherfuckers. Or all you guys, whoever's family in that region, all you guys got to come together and all you drop off all your kids right here, and it's all family. Because when you 1 through 12 and you mixing with all these weird ass little kids that these motherfuckers is dropping off around your kids, and your kid come home talking about, man, I'm about to get in that poo-poo. What you mean you about to get in some poo-poo? Oh, you know, man, I'm about to come through the back door, mama. Boy, I'm about to kick your whole head off. Who'd you hear it from? Little Timmy said it at school. You know what I'm saying? And those are crucial. For me, that 1 through 12 is a crucial time for a child because, you know what I mean? You building foundations. You building building blocks. So for me, if we had a system if we had a way of a social, when I say system, I'm talking about social. You know what I mean? Because we've created a social level where daycare and dropping your kids off is an okay thing to do. You know what I'm saying? We've made that a part of our culture. We've made it acceptable. You remember when grandma would cuss your ass out? What you doing dropping them kids? Bring that kid over here and leave them kids with me. Don't take them kids over to no daycare. Huh? Them kids need to be around their family all day, not around them strangers. They don't even know them people. It's not like that. It's take the 9 to the daycare, let them off for them 8 hours or 12 hours, and then come pick them up whenever.
And it's all the system. It's the system that causes,
Man.
The system creates and it breaks and it makes. And due to the system where parents are obliged to go through these different institutions that really influence our children more than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And,
don't grow up with love.
It's unfortunate because at that stage, children don't have any choice.
None. It's forced upon you.
They have no choice, especially towards the information that they receive and how they perceive that information.
None.
You know what I mean?
None.
There's no filter. There's absolutely no filter.
None.
And that's unfortunately that's something that especially in today's modern day society, it's inevitable.
Speak up, JD. You know I mean? Can't hear. Speak up.
You can't avoid it. You can't avoid that. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't know, maybe in Africa, in the African continent, it still have countries that actually have systems that the village actually raises the children and stuff like that.
Your parent league, definitely.
But one thing for sure is where the modern day society is concerned, it's inevitable. You can't escape that.
Cause we are the ones been fighting for the right to vote. The right to vote. It's no place that seems safe. So they've been praying for the night to go.